Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be comparing the Soleil Tan de Chanel to the new cream bronzer that I purchased on Chanel's website. So it came in this really beautiful box, and then it also came with this right here, which has actually the receipt inside. It also has like a return label as well. So I purchased two things from Chanel, but we're only going to try one today. The one that we're going to try is the Soleil Tan Bronze. This is in the Beiges collection. So let me open the box. This is what the inside of the box looks like. I've never ordered anything from the Chanel website before. If I'm looking for some type of makeup or something, I usually go to the store. But since the stores are closed, I went ahead and made an online purchase. So this is the inside of the box. And in it, I have two products that I purchased. So the product I purchased that I'm not going to use today is the Beiges Healthy Glow Illuminating Powder in Sunset. This is the packaging here. I'm not going to use this today because I'm going to save it for another video. But this is the product that I'm going to use today. This one's actually called Beiges Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. And this is in shade 390 Soleil Tan Bronze Universal. So this is the outside packaging, and here is the packaging itself. Now today we're going to be doing a comparison of the Soleil Tan de Chanel to the new one. And before we look at the packaging, guys, I have taken my nails off. I had to. They started to lift, so it was time for me to take them off. I am now working on getting my nails back to a healthy nail bed. So I did want to mention that because I don't want you guys to be scared when you see my fingers and my really crazy looking nails. So let's go ahead and compare the packaging. So if you look at the packaging, the old one has a gold emblem on the front and the new one has more of like a cream beige emblem. And the packaging itself is pretty much the exact same. It comes with a screw top, and it also comes like with a seal inside of the packaging, which I'll show you in a minute. But both products come with 1 ounce of product, which I think is pretty good because I really thought that there was going to be less product in this one than there was in this one. And there's not. They're both pretty much the same. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the old one. And this is the Soleil Tan de Chanel. It says Bronze Universal. It says Bronzing Makeup Base. That's the description that it gives on the back of the packaging. And when you open it up, it is a screw off top, like I said, and then here's the seal. And when you open it up, here is the product itself. Now I have been using this. I mentioned this in my March favorites. If you guys missed that, I'll go ahead and link that here. But I have been using this. I do love this product. I was really sad when I heard that it was discontinued, but I was really happy to find that they had replaced it with something else. So this is the old product. I just wanted to show you. And then the new product is also a screw off top, comes with a seal as well. And then this is the product itself. Now I will say in comparison to both products, this one seems a little bit warmer. I am going to swatch both of these for you so you guys will see the difference in the shades. And by looking at the swatches, the newer one has more of a warmer tone. The older one is more of a neutral tone. So this is the older one here and this is the newer one. I hope you guys can see that. But as you can see, there is a little bit of difference. This one is way warmer than the old one. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put these on our cheeks. I do have two of almost the same brushes that I have used for cream bronzer before. So these are the brushes here. I'm gonna use one with the old one and then one with the newer one. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this one and go in with the old cream bronzer. And I'm just gonna show you how I apply this. And basically what I do is I just do a tapping motion. And then I go right here on the forehead. And then down the temple. And I do put some on my chin. But I really love this because it gives a really like light bronze look. It's not too harsh and it blends in beautifully into the skin. This is actually buildable. I do build it up. But this is it right here, just really, really pretty on the skin. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and try the new one. I'm super excited to try this one. So I'm just swirling my brush in there. And I am building it up. Going on the forehead. I feel like I'm putting my brush in here and I'm not picking up a lot of product. Like it's not going on like this one. It's kind of like going on lighter, even though it looks darker. Maybe I need more of a denser brush. So let me grab a dense brush. I am going to go in with this small dense brush and I'm just going to go into the product again. And it is picking up a little bit more, so maybe we'll get more color payoff. Yeah, that's better. I think it was the brush. I think the brush was just too kind of flimsy for it. All right, so I think I put enough on. I will say, to be honest, I like this side better. The new one's a lot lighter. I thought it was gonna be a lot darker because it looks way darker in the packaging. But it's not as dark as I thought it was gonna be. It kind of actually looks the same as far as the glowy part, but I don't know if you guys can tell. This one looks a little bit more like a bronze look, and then this one is just a very light bronze look. So I think that if you're darker than me, you probably won't be able to use this. It just doesn't come off as pigmented as I thought it was going to. The formula itself is very creamy. Compared to the old one, it feels a lot more emollient. The other one's a little bit thicker than this one, and maybe that's the reason why it doesn't go on, I guess, as pigmented, because it is a little bit more emollient. But I do like it. I think it does look pretty on the skin. It doesn't look bad at all. I'm just wondering how it's gonna wear. So I do wanna set my face like I normally do. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I want to go over it with a bronzer just like I would this one. But in comparison, like I said, I do like this one a little bit better because it is a tad bit more tan and it goes on a little bit better as far as the consistency. This one is more emollient. It seems like it has more of like a slip to it. So let me go ahead and finish my makeup and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, I went ahead and set my face with the Fenty Beauty Banana Powder. It looks pretty. It doesn't look bad. And now that I've got the powder on, to me it looks a lot better. So I'm going to go ahead and add a bronzer today. And I'm using the Beiges Healthy Glow Sheer Powder in number 50. This is what it actually looks like. And I love this because this goes on really pretty as well. And I'm just going to use a stippling brush to put that on. And this one's by Sonia Kashuk. And I'm just going to go over that bronzer. All right, so this powder went on beautifully on top of that cream bronzer and also the Fenty powder. Everything just went on really well together. And to be honest, guys, this one is more on the warmer, maybe like more on the red side. This one's a little bit more on the golden side than this one is. I do prefer this. This one is just very warm with that red undertone. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish all of my makeup. Then I'm gonna go into a little bit more detail of how I feel about this product. All right, guys, I wanna go into my thoughts of this product. Felt like when I put the new one on that it looked very light on the skin. It didn't appear to be as pigmented as the old one, even though the newer one looked a lot darker. It does appear to be a lot warmer than the old one. It just didn't go on with as much pigmentation as I thought. I did build it up, and I think that was a bad idea because it has the coconut oil ingredient in it. And I think when I built it up, it was just too emollient on my skin. And I'll tell you why, because looking at it now, I put the setting powder on, it went on really well, then I put the bronzer on, but now that I'm looking at it, right here, it has disappeared. I don't know where it's gone, and I think it's just because it's so emollient. I also looked up close in the mirror and I see where it's kind of, it looks kind of greasy right here, kind of like it's lifting a little bit from my face, which I think is pretty weird, but I am going to find the ingredients to the old one and to the new one so I can compare them. But I will tell you that the old one did not have coconut oil in it and the new one does. And I think that's a big difference. Now I am going to go on the Chanel website. Basically what it's saying on the Chanel website is that this bronzing base has a new look, and that's it. It's not saying that it's a new formula. It's not saying that it's a new shade. It just says that it has a new look. Now, as far as the description says it's a lightweight cream gel face bronzer with a velvet matte finish that enhances skin with a sun-kissed glow. To me, it does not have a velvet matte finish. It has more of a kind of like a creamy finish because it looks so emollient. So I'm not sure what that means because I really don't feel like this one is mattifying at all. In comparison to this one looks really smooth on the skin, goes on really well. It is a thicker formula. It does have more of a powder type of feel to it. The Beiges has a fragrant to it, kind of like a very like clean type soapy fragrant. Then the old one has a very, very faint fragrance. It's not as fragrant as the other one. And also, this is supposed to be universal as far as the shade, which that is not true. I don't think anybody can wear this that is my skin tone or darker. I think that if you're lighter than my skin tone, you could probably wear it, and I think it would be good for drier skin types. I am not dry on the perimeter. I'm normal and then oily on my T-zone, so this would not work on my T-zone, especially with that coconut oil in it. But yeah, I just think by Chanel calling this universal, you would think that it would work for everybody, but it's not going to. It definitely is not going to. So I think the old one worked better on my skin tone. It even might work for somebody just a tad bit darker than me, but it would definitely work for anybody that was lighter than me. So yeah, this one also said it was universal. It is not universal. This is not for every skin tone. I'm kind of disappointed in the fact that they did not claim this was a new formula. They did not claim that, that it was not as pigmented. They didn't claim that the texture of the product was different. So this is definitely gonna go back, guys, because I know that I'm not gonna wear this. I would rather wear this one more than this one. And I really wish that I could find more of these, but unfortunately, they're gone. But anyway, it's not the end of the world. I'll live if I don't get another one of those. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the comparison of both the Soleil Tan de Chanel bronzer and the Beiges Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. So if you've tried the new one, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd like to hear your thoughts on how you felt about the product itself, because I really do feel like it's totally different and it has changed. And yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we will talk to you in the next one.